Abossey Okai is Ghana's major spare parts hub located in the national capital, Accra. Here, I meet Kofi Ale, a mechanic based in Suhum in the eastern region. He has traveled here to buy a gasket for his client. Into your customers, they are complaining. From major automobile parts like engine blocks to minor ones like fancy stickers, Abossey Okai is your go-to for car parts. But the dealers here say business has taken a downward trend. Some say they have had to increase prices by 50 or even 100% in recent months as a result of the depreciation of the cedi and import duties.
Yeah, because of the exchange rates and the duty, now the batteries are becoming very expensive. Let's say 15 plate battery. It used to be 350, 380, maybe 330. But now 15 plate battery is 500. Yes, 500, 480. Because of the duty and the dollar, especially the dollar. Clear my container, the first one was I think 82, 84,000. The following time, the next time when the container came, I pay 114. Yes, and I don't understand.
Chairman of the association, Clement Boateng, announces that their customers should soon expect yet another increase. But he insists an additional increase of 5% will bring the total percentage increase in the last quarter to 30% and not 50 or 100% increase as some of the dealers and vendors intimated.
For the last maybe 2 months, 2 to 3 months, prices were increased slightly between 15 to 20%. But as I'm talking to you now, the exchange rate is 9 cedis to a dollar. You must expect a further increase of maybe about 5%, which will then goes up to totality of about 30%. And let us not forget that it is the same exchange rate that the government also uses, to come out with the import duties that we pay at the port, even though we do pay in cedis.
But this customer disagrees the margin of increase has been less than 50%.
The prices of spare parts keep increasing, whether you are buying under things, whether you are buying body, you are buying electricals or even inside engine or even interior. Price of parts keep going up. I came to replace my spare tire rims, alloy rims from the hiccup under my car.
How much did it cost you?
3,800. 3,800.
Previously, how much was it?
Maybe 2,500. The difference about 2,500, 1,300.
The chairman of the association says their prices have only increased by 10-15%. Do you agree with him?
It's not true. He hasn't come to Abossey to buy any part.
Is the chairman here?
Yes. He sells, he doesn't buy.
So far, both vendors and consumers agree on one thing: government must intervene and arrest the cedi.
We live in a country where our legal tender is the cedi, but we could all bear that some of the goods and services that we render in this country are priced up in US dollars, and oftentimes Bank of Ghana has come out to try as much as possible to warn those who are doing that to desist from doing that, but because punitive measures are not meted out to those who engage in those more practices, still they continue to engage in that, and so government must try as much as possible to be very strict on those who price their goods and services in the US dollars. And one other area that government must also have its eye on is those people who are engaged in the black market. Look, if you enter from the airport, if you are exiting from the airport, the first roundabout, just on your right hand side, people are there trading in foreign currency, doing brisk business there. And sometimes it amazes me as a government, looks on unconcerned, for them to, engage in those mock practices.